all-new Nissan Z on GT radial tires. Let's see what you got here. Forsberg going against Yves Meyer in the chase position. Initiates now in that first outside zone. Slowly kind of works his way out there. Now snaps in that second outside zone. Yves Meyer tucking in the smoke. Oh man, look at the pressure that Yves Meyer's got. Nice that BC Racing go for gold. Yves Meyer looking very comfortable at 86. Ooh, he does impede on that inside clip, but man, Yves was right there.
He was.
And that would be seen in 3 strikes and you're out. But so extinguish, 2 seconds, and that was a clean start. As long as he doesn't hit a cone, we're good to go. There it is. So here we go, that drift force. Gazoo Racing, Switzerland, Toyota GT86 comes now into that outside zone. Chris Forsberg, NOS entering all-new Nissan Z on GT radial tires. Yves Meyer, massive angle there. Huge angle from Yves. And look at that. Forsberg with a little shallower line, takes that inside line now, gets all close and personal to him around that inside clip. Here we go, digesting those runs here.
Suits him pretty well. Yeah, he's going to hear this later and text me and say that's not nice.
I call him that. It's fine. He can come after me. Here we go. Matt Field, the head caveman, coming down the hill. Let's slam it in there. The beast from the bay. Yves Meyer dances in dirt a little bit, throws it up. There you go. Yves Meyer feeling relaxed and feeling the pressure. Is Matt Field? You can see him some shimming there in the back in that second outside zone too. So it looks like now Matt goes into the dirt, the dust.
Oh no!
And nosing on into that inside. He's at a deficit here. So Matt Field has an advantage, mind you. He will have some time to get his hands back on the car if he does advance on. But here we go. Yves Meyer out front. He initiates, throws it into that first inside clip, takes it along with him. Takes himself a little souvenir from here in Atlanta as Yves Meyer now comes in the second outside zone. Matt Field gets into it as well. And Yves Meyer looks tidy, looks clean, looks like he's putting the car in the right place. But I got to think that this is too little, too late for Yves Meyer after that incident. As Odi Bakshi leaves the start line, he will lead that Falcon tire. Field suspension as the team. Yves Meyer.
Whoa!
Oh, and Odi Bakshi's very uncharacteristic.
We saw that last night. Seems like none of the actual mechanical parts, like the suspension or anything, were affected by it.
All right, so. If that's what you suspect with your 3D vision, see if it comes true. Here we go, Yves Meyer out front. Yves Meyer initiates, oh, big angle there. You see Odi Bakshi. He knows he needs to throw down a gangster run. He's trying to apply the pressure, maybe rattle the cage of Yves Meyer, but Yves, oh, he goes up high. Now keep in mind, Yves Meyer is an instructor in Switzerland. They have a driving school in the snow. They know how to handle this. So, unfortunately, here we go, Daniel Stuckey and Yves Meyer. Yves Meyer qualified 21st, Daniel Stuckey qualified 28th, so Yves Meyer will lead in that Toyota Gazoo Racing Switzerland 86. Nice job by Yves Meyer so far. Oh, and another, oh man. It came out and admittedly, Stuckey, he doesn't need to complete. I mean, that was an incomplete.
So we'll have to watch that again. Good eye from Chris the judge over here. Caught that for us. And now let's watch the second Stu run of this battle.
Wow, Yves Meyer really flirting with the back end of Daniel Stuckey's M-Spec vehicle, but Yves Meyer knows he needs to throw down. He's pushing it. Oh, pushes him right to the side.
Literally.
And the back. So Stuckey stays in it. Yo, he said he's down to party. Slammed in, mosh pit here on that.
And we're gonna go ahead and, we all pick our own winners for one more time. And let me go ahead and look at this.
Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Yves Meyer, Wataru Masayama into that first outside zone, and now transitioning into that second outside zone. You can see Yves Meyer looking like they are putting the car in the right place. This is, I mean, really good job mimicking by Masayama now into that final outside zone. Ooh, Yves Meyer comes up a bit short. Masayama. Let's see what we got. Masayama. Ooh, flirting with those cones there, but again, if he hit it, it would just be a strike. No big deal for him. Masayama with a gangster initiation. Wow, right in front of Yves Meyer. You saw that, Masayama. Look at this, and this is the Masayama we know that's existed. He talked about Chelsea Nova and his breakout moment. What is Masayama's breakout moment? Could it be right now? Oh, he barely gets it. Yves Meyer just a bit short, but a really good run.
Just right for that start line. And then here we go. Essa into that first outside zone. Yves Meyer not too far behind. That smoke playing a role. Going to that second outside zone. You can definitely get blinded by the smoke. And then into that third outside zone. Yves Meyer with a late transition, not setting himself up for success. You can see overshoots it. Goes late into the outside zone. Fuji and Power, who's moving on into the 16. Yves Meyer now out front, aggressive flick into the first outside zone. Michael Essa definitely a good chaser. I mean, that's what took him to a championship. Oh, and as I say that, looks like he got aggressive and had to back off. He saw some corrections there from Michael Essa. Now look at this, Yves Meyer into that final outside zone, and Essa. Oh, was there contact?
It looked like there was a slight bump there.
Yeah. Growing worldwide, Formula Drift, the premier international drifting sanctioning body. Here we go, leaving that start line. Federico Sharifo into that first outside zone. Yves Meyer spins out.
Whoa.
And Yves
What
Meyer,
happened there?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Fetty does have to finish this run. That back left just with that trippy Italian flag on the spokes. Don't know what happened to Yves Meyer. I will say that I saw some fluid come off the back of Fetty and Yves Meyer, so this will unfortunately be a deficit for Yves Meyer from Switzerland. Let's see what Yves got. He needs to throw down a heck of a run, and he needs Fetty to have a mistake in that chase position. Lead versus lead, chase versus chase. Yves Meyer now coming to that second outside zone. A little bit short, Fetty very short, but it seems like he's doing a good job in that pocket. And on that third outside zone, an early transition into outside zone 4, but does salvage it a bit now. Keep in mind, Yves Meyer did spin. Fetty finished out the run. And Dean Carnage Carney. See how they go through the start chicane. That chicane is meant to pair them up, not a drag race to that first initiation point, just as Yves Meyer slingshots his way in. Good angle from Yves Meyer. Dean Carney, he is absolutely mimicking the angle, but he needs to get closer to Yves Meyer if he wants to leave this not in the judges' hands. I mean, look at how thick that smoke is, Ryan. Just when they cut through, that's got to just be so difficult going through that power alley. You're looking out your window, smoke's being thrown in your door, and a great run there from Yves Meyer out front. Great run from Yves.
To stay ahead of Dean Carney with that big V10. So let's see what happens when he's in the chase position behind that car.
Yeah, it's like you said, this is probably one of the best. Oh, we got contact there.
Well, Yves Meyer was definitely not where he should be.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah, so at initiation, the chase car needs to give the lead driver